Torah Life Ministries, come out of the world. Messiah people, seek the truth.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neese with Torah Life Ministries, and today I want to talk about Yeshua, the one who actually died for us and set us free. And there are a lot of people that think, and a lot of Christians that think Yeshua came to do away with the law. And by the way, those of you who don't know, Yeshua is the one many people refer to as Jesus. I have other videos on my website that talk about the name Yeshua versus the name Jesus. But regardless of all of that, who this man was and what he did for us is something that is often misunderstood. He didn't set us free from something that he told us to keep. You know, that just doesn't make sense. It's just like when he quoted, when people were accusing him of working for Satan. He said, how can evil fight evil, or evil be against evil, if we're all part of the same? He came to fight evil. Well, it's the same thing. How can he set us free from the good if he is telling us to do the good? He can't set us free from the guidelines and instructions of our Creator, because he's the one that told us to keep them. And he lived as a living example. He showed us how to keep them. You see, the problem that our Messiah had with the Pharisees and the sages and many of the non-believing Jewish people at the time was, not only were they adding and taking away from the Torah, from the guidelines and instructions, but they were putting this on the people, making it sound like this is what was coming from our Creator's Word, but it wasn't come from our Creator's words. And Yeshua had an issue with them. So, for example, the Sabbath. Yeshua never broke the Sabbath, and he never told anyone to break the Sabbath. What Yeshua did was, how you're telling people to keep the Sabbath is incorrect. This is how you keep the Sabbath. So all those things you're telling people they have to do, they really don't have to do. So he wasn't breaking the Sabbath. He was putting the correct idea to it, and with all of the guidelines and instructions of our Creator. So we fast forward thousands of years later now to where we are in so-called Christianity, which is really still the teachings of Yeshua, and people like to give it labels, whether it's a sect of Judaism or Christianity or the followers of the way, which is what it technically is. Whatever name you want to give it, he set an example of how we should live and what we should be doing. And we have the option, the idea, and the choice to follow him or not. But he says in his word, my sheep will hear my voice. And I ask you today, are you his sheep? Not only have you just done lip service and said, I accept Yeshua, the one we call Jesus, as Messiah, but have you actually given your heart to him and learned to love what he loves and hate what he hates? And the only way you can confirm that is to know what he taught, and that is to read the scriptures for yourself and not take other people's words for it. And if you really want a clear understanding to think that, he set us free from something, he set us free from the hypocrisy, he set us free from the false teachings of the Pharisees and the sages of that time. But in no way did he tell us not to do something that he told us to do. That just doesn't make sense. So I have a lot of videos on my website and information on my website talking about this. Feel free to go there, TorahLifeMinistries.org. Until then, everybody, just read your Bibles and make your decisions based on that, not based on what other people are telling you about the Bible. All right? Put your comments, questions below the video. Thank you. Have a great day, and shalom, shalom.
Torah Life Ministries, come out of the world. Messiah people, seek the truth.